Ooh, what up? It's me, it's your boy, Skinny Penis. Okay. Uh, Balancing stuff is pretty important. So we're gonna need to, deal with that. So one-handed narrow point. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change width to this side. Yeah, that's fine. And we're gonna change width to the other side. Nice and just fucking squared up. So that way when we do our sharpness, we'll get a nice edge that's separate of the rest of the... Really? That close? For this one. Honestly, don't.
Ooh, baby, I love your way. Every day, yeah, yeah.
Oh, there it went? Oh, it goes... Whatever, you don't have to say hi for it to go. It just says hi. It makes the sound if you say poo-poo or caca. It's set up for first words. And first words exclusively. This guy needs a narrow point, which is a little annoying. Heck yeah. And honestly, we're gonna taper width the other way and make the end a little bit fatter. Check this out. This is a plan here. Yeah, just like nothing crazy. Just a one less. We're trying to make ourselves some nice edges down the blade. This is going to be a one-handed hack blade. We're going to taper the thickness all the way down to the end. Impact is fine. Stiffness is fine. That's the right amount of impact and stiffness. But we figured out a lot of new things. I'll just to curve in a little bit. Nothing crazy. Just a little bit. And since it gets fatter, like that's a nice blade shape, you know? Our balance is terrible. We're gonna send one all the way up. And that took out some stiffness in the worst way, but I just wanted to be able to control the offset. I'm gonna shrink the width a little bit and get our stiffness back. And we only did that to shrink the depth. Nothing crazy, just a little guy, right? Wrong way. One little low tab. Okay. Very specific style blade here. We want to polish the bevel. Just a little bit too long, if I'm being honest. Oh, I want to take this cross section down some. I think we freaked it out. What if I delete that cross section and just throw a new cross section on that side? Why won't it operate? Well, I regret deleting that sharpness now. What the fuck?
To be a man, you must have honor and a penis!
I just fucked this shit up somehow. Like it was all sharp and good, and I just fucked it up by deleting the cross section on accident. What did I put it on both sides? It won't let me bang on the side. Interesting. So flip it to the both sides and then. All right, just flip it to the wrong side. Then flip it to the right side. Okay. That gives us a sharpness of 3 with a nicely, lightly beveled edge. Want to change our thickness. Want to change thickness for just this side. A little bit, yeah, just a hair. Now we need some stiffness back up in this mug. Alright. That's fine. There. Perfect. Alright. I'm good, Mr. Face. What? How does that... Are you a sub? No sub? Right? Refreshing. How'd you do a sub emote? Interesting. Okay. We managed to get it back the correct way. I'll polish just this part. Real shiny. I want the bevel incredibly shiny. And then still blah. Hate to hear it, buddy. Hate to hear it. Our balance is ass on this, by the way. Can we get a... The general light little bit, 10%, and 14%. So we have a nice visible edge. We've got our point pulled up, got a good curve in there. Now, oh, we do need to redo a point here. There. To get this, to be balanced down there, we're gonna have to throw some serious weight at the hilt, like. Some serious weight at the hilt. God, that wasn't enough. Woof. Alright. We might end up throwing that on the raw dog booty of this whole thing. What do we think about... And see, since the story's over, we can just have some fun and enjoy doing very creative things. Like at this point, it doesn't really matter. We're not in a rush to get anything done. I don't want to twist it. I want to hex with a thick, strong taper. Yes, and it's one-handed, but we can give it like a little bit more for it to be one-handed. Now we can put some like insanely heavy shit on the ass of this thing, and that'll balance it. Like that's seriously, it's at least 50-50 balance now. We offset it that much. But we're probably gonna fuck up our balance by doing this, but we're going to go ahead and add some jazz to it. All right, let's bring this out and up some, and then scale that up to the right size. Pull this. Where did that go? Oh, straight up, love that. So like, God, this is so ugly on the ass, bro. Can we use like, hold on. You know what would be good that probably weighs a lot? One of these. That's at least way more ornate. You know? Let's go, where's the ferrules? I know that there they are. Alright. Let's go from maybe like this. Oh yeah, that's much cleaner. And honestly, let's do that same step up again, but shrink it like this. Yo, that did fuck up our stiffness a hair, but look how much better that looks. See, when you put a little bit of time and thought into it, it's not benefiting the it's not benefiting the blade at all. Let's go to our taper thickness, reverse the blade, and just give it micro tap to get our stiffness back. You see that? We've done enough blade design that we have a general idea of what we're doing, which is convenient for us. What color should our handle be? That's pretty good. I do like the purple here. And honestly, I kind of want to wrap these in purple as well. I think that jazzes it up. And then let's take a high polish. We'll go between steel and silver real quick. Steel, silver. Silver is almost too heavy. So we'll hang out with steel. We'll put silver here. Why are you using all your precious resources? Because I don't need them anymore. Being honest with you. What if I change this to gold? What would that do? Just look good. Alright. I don't even know who this person is. Hold on. What is this person? This is a... Okay. So this guy's not like a total tool. Grab this and put a little curve in it. If they're needed for story stuff, you did all that? Oh, I mean, no. I mean, you just need them to do stuff. Like, that's it. I don't know. Ooh. What does it mean? I don't know what it means, but it's provocative. Alright, now, to really jazz it... See, like, if we were in a rush right now, because we were doing story stuff, this I wouldn't be doing that. But we're not. Let's just throw some fucking gold in this bitch. Use you. It won't let me goldify the other pieces. What do we think, though? Magnum. E straight. What do we think about this one? We like it? Do we need more work on it? Got a Thundercat's hilt, huh? So on the intro page, it's currently, if I go to the intro, it's whipping through swords on the intro. That's why we just took a screenshot to keep this one. Well, this matches all the things necessary. Got a slight curve in both sides. I think this one's pretty good. I think it's, if you guys are ready to call it, I think this one's got some nice detail. The only other thing I could do, honestly, we'll just burn another little bit more steel real quick by going to some end caps. And then maybe like, how small can I get this? Not small enough. Okay. Like a reinforcement, but we gotta throw the polish back on it. Hold on. Oh, I think the other one was silver. Shit. Okay. Do we think this is a good piece? We've looked at how to use different blade functions. Alright, yeah, we're gonna offer this one up. And we gotta delete the duped screenshot we just fucking did. Okay. Let's give it to him. I think this is a good one. This blade sings. I can feel the difference. I'm now worthy to guard. I think that's, like, you know, when you approach it with a little bit of something, like any kind of idea, it's helpful. So we've got to move when we end the day. We go to the inn, alright, and here's why. Because I built this guy a sword that's so good, he doesn't charge me for food. Your money's no good, no charge. Haha, so that gives us extra action points. Since there's no story to do, we get 13 action points. If we go get that food, we can do this. 8. Let's read these. Plain and sharp. I need to find, this guy wants. Doing 25 peens. You can eat my peen if you think I'm doing 25 peens. Alright. Lost mine, I was drunk. We'll take this one. And we'll get to it. Here we go. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, he wants it to be perfectly balanced though. I like when we get some balance requests. We need speed, mobility, sharpness. He lost his sword. Let's bring our thickness down. This one's gonna be a two-handed, more of a broadsword kind of vibe. I know we just lost all our mobility, but we'll get it back. Watch. So, if we're going two-handed and like a big fatty, I do like using this. I like using this. I like throwing this guy on a fatty. Ooh, that'll be nice, actually. Okay. Let's grab this and just enlarge it a hair. All right. We're gonna clean this all up. We're going to use a no taper. No. We need a hex straight. Where's a hex non-tapered? Thank you. Perfect. So we go from a taper out to a wider grip. I like that. Alright, now we have a lot of balancing to consider, but mainly, let's come back over here. Alright. Point, it does want to be narrow, but we're gonna make it like only the edge is the narrow point. Oh, just kidding. Alright, that got us some mobility by taking out some of the steel. This is gonna be a double-sided two-handed sword. So I'm gonna bring this in nice. Can I get the bend handle and bring that like here? There's a way to adjust the actual bend handle. Hold on. No blend handle. Yes. Yes. The right thickness, maybe another little. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, boys. Much better. And our sharpness only needs to be a 2, but we're already at a 3. Now from here, if we add sides rounded. About here. Bring them in. We want the width to get just fat as a donk. I do like pulling that weight out that way to... like, you see what I mean about like... Now we just wanted that one to go there. Now, check this out. If we bring this one... Yo, that's absolutely wild. I'm gonna bring the width in just a hair. See what I mean about how we can get so much more now that we've been dealing with the Dukes? I'm talking about, boys. We got a two-handed narrow point. The speed's not great, but watch this when we throw on a fucking... That needs speed, huh? Interesting. But since it is two-handed... Oh, watch this. There's our speed back. You see that? Got our speed back. Now we need some booty at the end. That eats all of our mobility. But it does pull our balance. To be, well, I said I was making a big broadsword. I mean, the blade is nothing particularly fancily special. Can I do... If I do these and go to the offset and I give those a little tap, the other way. Oh. That's good. That's as good as it's gonna get. But see how intricate we can get our shapes in the blade now? Our balance is a big point of contention. An easy way to deal with that would be to give ourselves some tape. Tapered thickness for this section. Hold on. Impacting our stuff we care a little bit less about, but our balance is coming down. Alright, that's getting as flat as it can at the edge. Ba-dunk. I just got a message. I hope that it's important. Because I'm killing the stream to see what it is. Okay. It's not important at all. Ignore messages. Alright, let's get these polished up, real polished, like gangster polished. And let's get this polished up, gangster polished. Now let's take our bevel and give that just a couple taps. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of tappage on that one. And our general edge, 30%, and our blade, 10%. Alright, so we actually get some depth and definition in different angles here. Our balance is still off. We definitely need to throw something on the booty. That pulls our balance pretty significantly. Let's grab a... that's not what I'm looking for. This is... Yeah, look at that. That's a nice fit right there. And can I get the gemstone piece? It's interesting how we gain and lose mobility. So we've got the mobility now. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here to like, though, is the design making it actually cool. What if I change that? The gold. Because gold's nice and heavy. Now that killed our mobility some. Hey, give me a nail. I don't want a nail. That's a little ugly. Give me a bolt. No. Alright, we're gonna take this kind of peen. Whoa, not what we meant to do. Wanna click this, lock it in, and sink it. Yeah, okay. And then throw some gold on there. Now, what if I make the handle steel? It totally fucks the balance. Hey, come on now. So our problem is that we've got too much hilt. Oh, we've got too much speed too, so we can fix that. Okay, hold on. Change it, make the steel help. Yes! It'll also throw our balance. Fuck. Taper width? We don't have a taper width. Let's take a taper width into this. That is a weird fucking blade, boys. It's almost got our balance. It's so close to having our balance. Let's throw another taper width from like here, like here. Okay. Alright, as insane as this looks. Now that's I call it. Alright. We've matched the requirements of everything while still being absolutely ludicrous. We can change the color. What do we think about? I don't like brown. I use black too much. Saffron kind of suits it. This really red. Take one screenshot of that. What do you think, Mr. Face? Now that's what I call a peen? It is. It's got a little head and everything, and it comes to a point. But I figured out how to get a lot more the groovage. You see how we've got our thickness over at the hilt. Like I've learned some stuff. All right, let's give it to him. Now that's what I call a peen. Still 5 action points, but look at this. Boing, 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 boing. Boing. We're out of action points. We're max leveled as well. We want to level up, but we can't. They won't let you level up anymore. I wish you could re-lock something to double unlock. You know what I mean? Feed the dog? Hell no. Poor dog. Like, there's literally nothing we can do for stories at this point. And now we're well fed. Like, that's the... Take care of the dog. Slow down. Alright. Any good commissions here? We got a 10er. 10's pretty good. Probably gonna yoink that boy. And it needs a balance and a blade length. A short, heavy hilt. That's at least interesting. Alright, very short blade here. Watch this. Look at this little fucking chubber. Should we make like a real daggery boy? That's an interesting... Well, it wants a regular point, not a sharp point. But we can see. We're gonna bring this thickness in more to match that. And we need the longest one-hander we can get, but I do want a weird handle. Yeah. As skinny as we can get him.
Oh. Hello there.
Hey, what's up, Bigfoot? How you doing? Alright, you know what else? Hold on. I got ideas. I got them. Not that one. I'm fine. How are you? Living life, doing our best, like the all we can do. interesting. All right. Okay. All right. That's definitely gonna get it. Might not remember me. I mean, especially if you've had a name change, but it doesn't say it's your first time ever chatting. One more tap, or is that inside? Okay, that's inside. That's inside. That's inside. Okay. Now for sharpness, we're obviously gonna need. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's put it. Hold on. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Word. We need to thin this boy out. Is that enough sharpness? Not quite. Let's give it some width. Almost enough sharpness. Alright, let's invert that. That's too thin. That's very acceptable. Balance is too far on the one side, which is totally fine. Not like that point like that. Let's make this right side only and undo a couple. And give us a left side only. I know who you are. Oh, we got a curvy point on that boy. That's very... Like a hair. Oh, that's a nice stabber for having a regular point. Our balance is too heavy to the rear, which is good, not a problem we typically have. But we needed the stiffness, mobility, and sharpness, so. That's good for balance, just need the right beat. Take this. That's already too much balance. Okay, literally we can't do anything more than like... That's too much. That's how close it is. Guy's gonna get a sick dagger though. Let's polish it. And then polish the bevel even harder. That's a good stabber. What do you guys think? Good stabber? Wrap the Hilton white leather. I wish I had copper. This is the little stabby. It's the little stabby. Oh, I'm not requirements. Oh no. The leather literally weighed too much. Wow, dude. The leather weighed too much for our balance. Can't believe that. That's insane. We're max level. We can't do nothing else. We're just making blades at this point. And money. We'll have all the money we need when the story gives us the next level. Okay, we did it. Any good commissions? We've got see, we're looking for special stuff, but we'll take a level 9 anything, and that comes with an extra scrap. Yeah, okay. Balance to the add a little bit less of a chode on this one. This one's a little bit more ready to be a little bit of actual blade. We're gonna make it one-handed, and it's definitely going to have a gnar hook, like a big-time hook on this one. I have Ninja 1000 Pink Floyd. If you're still here, they're pretty tight. I like the Ninja 1000. A lot. Really need this part to move its little keister. Really want a gnarly little hook in the end. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. That's the point of the experimentation though, right? Is to get our... We definitely need our thickness. That was a hair more. Alright, we need balance to the rear. This is going to be a silly billy if I've seen one. But we'll give it our best shot. Cross section just this side, please. So we need our width change, which we don't actually have yet. We need 2 change widths immediately. This one on the right, and we're gonna boink. Shrink down the back side and then add to the front side. This is I don't know the name of a thing like this. one-handed for speed here is gonna be tricky. That cost us our one hand that little bit. Okay, that didn't. Just pull to one side, and all we need is balance and speed here. We just need some big fat weight on it. That killed our mobility, but brought our balance back. Which sucks, because we'd really like this to be mobile. Come back and do a taper thickness a little bit harder. Exactly at the bang of the rules here. And then we take our inside point and we just bring it in a little bit more. All right, now we've technically met all the requirements. Now we can add from here. The head faces towards the sharp edge. This is the sharp edge. This edge is blunt. This edge is sharp. Couldn't tell from where you were looking, I understand. Honestly, I'd like to grab this piece and just scale it down ever so slightly, then stretch it back out. The right amount. Yeah, there. And now that's a much nicer fit. Now, is it gonna shit up if I throw leather on this? No, good. I mean, like, if I put the blade, if I put the sharp edge on the other side, then it's just like a katana, kind of, you know. This is like a scythe, kind of. Heavy polish. And then throw a little bit of polished bevel right here. We like this one. And then our general blade, just want to one bang on. It's not visually that interesting, I guess, compared to some of the other ones. I'm gonna come back to this part, grab this piece, and just scale it. Oh. Exact maximum size of that one. So wait, what Oh crap, we didn't name it first. It's hooked vengeance. Oh no, what's on Matt? Oh, one-handed. Oh. Did we f***ing... Okay. The handle was a little bit longer than it needed to be. Whoops. This one isn't that fancy, but it was an interesting take on it. You know what I mean, Face? Sometimes that's all we can do is an interesting take. Alright, do we have any 4s? We do have a 4. We'll go ahead and knock it out. Now this guy is all about... He wants 25 peens. Oh my god. I have an idea for what I'm gonna do. It's going to be a thrusting sword because it doesn't care about the rest of the things, right? Nothing else matters. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this super fat and fairly skinny, right about there. We're going to draw our cross section. Bring our blend handle here. Something like this, nothing too crazy. Actually, all the way. No, one less. Okay, that's gonna be it. Alright. Here's my plan. Because 25 peens is gonna be a peen in the ass. Let me tell you something. First of all, what's turning scent? Can I scale this up? Not enough. That's just about the right scale. Oh, that's the history of the world. That's the history of the world. Where's turning scent? 7 world. Oh, okay, it's these bigs. Okay. Is a one-hander. How much of this is history in the world with 7 swords? Let's grab an inverted paper. Scale down almost as far as it will go. And let's grab a and that is one-handed. I hate that the tang is showing through, but I don't know how to fix that. And the turning scent. This. And we're gonna take oh, yeah, we like that. Okay. That's weird. All right. Okay, let's throw the point on there. Okay. Jesus. Okay, that's 25. Golly. They're not that straight. at all. That's so weird, bro. Oh, it's 24. Hold on. There's 25. Okay. What a weird... Honestly, I don't even want to... Woof. I don't even want to... I don't even want to take a picture of that one. That was pretty bad. Pretty rough. Oh my god, we haven't seen Marwyn in forever. Wow, weird. Any good commissions? 10 for the crows and 5 for the crows. Let's do the 10. Paying 240 for a little 4? We gotta take that. That'll leave us with a 9. All about that fucking look. Doesn't give a shit about the sword's function. This one's long enough, we actually need to tap it the right way. It doesn't care about sharpness, anything else. Sorry, dude, this is so stupid. this is what he asked for. The real needle. That's so stupid. Oh, that's funny, bro. Oh, man. Sword maintenance is the easiest thing in the world because you just go bang, bang, bang. Like, sword maintenance ain't no thing. So it was weird we actually got a new story thing even though we hadn't done anything in a while, so that was fascinating. But actually check around again. What can you do? $11 because we aren't well fed. Makes sense. Hopefully there wasn't an 11 here, and there was. We fucking cooked it. That's okay. We needed some juice. No, we don't. This is full. There's a reason the juice wasn't where I could see it, so I didn't make the mistake of trying to fill the already full juice. Look at that. Past me was smart enough to stop me from making a mistake I always make. Okay. Anything interesting? We'll do this. Leaving the camps, long blade with the bad balance for swinging. I mean, you know, well, bad, right? All right, a really fairly long mother flippin' blade is what this guy needs. I'm still making it longer. It won't let me make it any longer. Why? Interesting. Very weird. want like a real broad point on this. Oh, wait, they want a narrow point. Shit. Thank you. Jeez, Pete's. Whew, fatty. But that's okay. Mobility, speed, and balance. So mobility is not having a lot of weight in the hills. That's way too small. This could be right. We go like this. Ugh. Alright. Speed comes from the handle, and it's a two-hander, so this should be an easy peasy fucking handle to pull off, boys. So many pieces. That's actually kind of tight. I like that. Oval mild taper thick. Oval inverse mild taper thick. So we just get this like double grip boy here. How's that not giving us speed? They're like no mobility. Ugh. We do need some booty balance as well. Where's our... horse's head? Alright, now we're really screwed for mobility and speed. So we do need to thin that out. That's as thin as she gets. Alright, I want to taper the thickness. And I want to taper the width. Give us some nice balance. So our mobility is probably only coming from the fact that this is too freaking long. Shit. All that's doing is fucking our balance up. Okay. Is leather gonna help us? Their speed. Oh, it hurt us with our mobility. It didn't help us with our speed. For speed, we need to take some of this. All right, what if we take some of the length back out? What do you think about that? And we lost our narrow point. And we've almost got our speed, but we've got like no mobility. Ah! Ah! We reached all the requisites. Making that leather our balance up. Are you kidding me? Alright, come back to the point. Pull it a little farther back. Okay. This one's just called Weird Stabber. What do you think? Let's polish this thing, man. Reverse some of this polish. Just to polish the bevel. And take a screenshot of the Weird Stabber. Okay. I got 3 horseshoes. Damn it. Now that we took that guy to an inn, is he back at the inn, or is everything okay over here? What's going on over here? Nope. Yeah, story's cooked up. We still got some like weird chance things happening every once in a while when we go to weird places, but today's 118, 103, 82. Some bucks on a silver? We get a mystery reward? Fuck yeah. Okay, now everything from here doesn't matter. This is gonna be a fucking weird one. That is an absolutely ludicrous shape. Okay, we're gonna another cross section for the other side only. We're gonna hammer it down so we can go to edge thickness. Change our spine width back. Now our convexity reversed. And let's go width. Left side only, reverse it. Cool. And then width on our cut side only and extend it. Alright, now we're gonna taper width the whole way. It's not exactly how to do it. Oops, delete that. Taper width again. How close is this? I'm going off of memory here. But how close are we getting to the Buster Sword right kind of, you think the whole thing is straight, but it definitely has the tip. I just brought it out a little bit. Let's Google it, hold on. Straight with a heavy cut and a bevel, double bevel. Yeah, pretty straight. I don't think I can get holes in it. You're saying that this boy is a problem boy, not that. Yeah, actually this one. Honestly, it's okay that it's not exactly it. Do we have a cross section? Yes, we do have a cross section, and it's cut nice. That thing has got a fucking tip on it. Okay, kind of a fat. All right. Kind of a fatty fucking hilt piece. Are there any just like blocks? Just like a block, dude. This isn't right, but what I need is that's not exactly right at all, but whoa. That's not right by any means, but I do like it. I mean, it doesn't have to be the sword. It just had to be a sword. This is a one-hander. And we're just gonna use a traditional oval. We don't have any rounds. I want a traditional oval here. Actually, throw this away. Just grab a new one that's not messed with it anyway. What do we have? Let's 7. Okay. I want to throw a grip on there. Motherfucker wants some silver, boy. Don't think I can't fucking silver this shit up, you little fucker. Uh-oh. Get that nice and straight. Alright, definite grip. Chinese grip. Yeah, Chinese grip. Silver core is a huge waste of silver, and I don't even give a shit what you think about that. What if I use dark blue instead? That'll actually look pretty good. Alright, we got our silver. We have no polish on the blade. The blade needs engravings, though. Let's polish the bevel. And leave the rest of the blade unpolished. No, we'll do the edge. We can't punch a hole in the blade, as far as I'm aware. Kind of a bummer. I would like to do that. And now we need to engrave it. 16 engravings. It's too thin to engrave anywhere else. What if we do it right along the edge right here where it's like not even really noticeable? Hold on. Not very straight. Alright, grab this. Oh, hey. Fix him in a second. Okay. It's not stellar. Can we put... We can't put that in engravings. I can put gold in these. Okay. This is called Don't Get Busted. Don't Get Busted has been made. That was a lot of time for a fucking single sword, boys. And... Okay. A half and half? So it's a one-hander or two-hander? Nice. It does have, this is a more traditional style sword homie wants. That's kind of a wild ass fucking piece, dude. Hand and a half is just to stretch a single. That that takes care of that. Our sharpness is a hair less than desired, and then everything else is good. So let's come back here. Give us a... Alright, and then that just needs our point refixed here. No problem. So that's all of that. Now, we need the right kind of pieces here. Not that. What kind of a thick one? We need to know what... Are there controls? We need to know how to flip a piece. I want to flip a piece. I need this end to be the end that's connected. Which I'd love to... I'd really like a matched piece for this, and I can't do it. Fascinating. We can't do too much over here because of balance purposes, but we can do a little. That's almost Hyrulean. That's a weird one. Our balance is shifted too far. Because we put too much cool shit on the rear. No problem, fixed. Alright. Now, polish. Those two a hundo. And polish our bevel. Like 50. 60. 1, 2, 3. Polish our bevel to 65. Throw the big polish, grab some steel, go bang, 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 bang. If we do... Yeah, the leather genuinely weighs too much. Okay. Call this one. Red Death. You think that's a Finn sword? Let's go into a guy named Tom with 2 M's. It's pretty close to Finn. We need to be able to flip pieces. Alright. That's pretty good time. I've crafted a many swords. Feed the dog. Have that all done. Save, check for any 13s. Nah, that's a green spot. But we have new, hold on. And then just move this, hold on. Just as our little background, our little Blade Song swords, while game is loading. What? What? Alright, do I want to keep playing other games? Might work a little Stunt Bike Extreme. Yeah, okay.